Hi, fam. Wow, congratulations to the 13th August House. It's the best that we ever heard. They made the president emotional. They are the best. They're doing their job. They made the president weep. This guy becomes so emotional.
Honorable members. Honorable members. Honorable members. Estimates indicate. Honorable members. Estimates indicate that achieving these four priorities will require at least 5 trillion. This is undeniably a large sum. Some may see it as unrealistic, even audacious, for a country like ours. But allow me to recall President John F. Kennedy's words in 1962 as he rallied America to reach the moon. And this is what he said, and I quote, "We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that challenge is one we are willing to accept, one we are unwilling to postpone." These four projects are our national imperatives, commitments we must embrace without hesitation, not because they are easy, not because they are cheap, but because they are absolutely necessary, because they are worthy of our time. This is the assignment of our generation. This is the purpose for this administration and this parliament. The 13th parliament.
The 13th August House, the 13th Parliament, is so dedicated to making the president happy, to a point that they got him so emotional, shouting the 2 terms narrative. Do they even have an idea that most of them will be 1 term MPs, members of parliament? They don't even know that, right? But now the thing is, I have no problem with the narratives that the 1 terms, the 2 terms. The question is, why wouldn't they just do the things that they were mandated to do by the people who put them in power? Why wouldn't they just work for these people? Work for us. Now, everything that they do, it's seemingly that they do it for the executive, for the president. No doubt, they do it for the president, to make him happy, clap for him, cheer his lies, his stories, and make his ideologies that are to hurt the Kenyans possible by rubber stamping basically everything that is taken to the parliament for discussions. They make sure that they bypass the public participations and all that. They look for perfect opportunities to make bills into laws. And it's not bad making bills into laws, but when you're making bills that you know that is not going to benefit a common mwananchi that is meant to, the bills that are meant to make the life of a commoner miserable, hard, when you're making bills that is not shaping the education system but making it worse, when you're passing bills into laws that you know it's not straightening the national insurance funds, but it's making it worse, when you're passing these bills making sure that the common mwananchi, the common Kenyan is not going to benefit from that, but rather making their lives hard, what are you doing? You're there to please the president because he needs to be pleased. And that's what the 13th August House, the parliament, The majority of that, that's what they're doing. The majority of them, led by Akina Osoro, Akina Omanga, Akina the rest. That's what they're doing. I still see them very happy in parliament, chanting 2 terms, 2 terms. Do they even know that most of them will be 1 term? Because even though the president says that kazi yenye wamefanya inaonekana, I don't want to be a hater, but if you try and look the kind of work that they are bragging about, cannot be seen. But don't forget the president said that we should not move or go ahead by what we see. We should move by faith. So let's have faith that this administration is doing some great work. Let's have faith that this administration is going to lead us into, from third world country into a Singapore-like kind of a country. The developed countries, they are not even called first world countries anymore, but the president doesn't know that with a PhD. They are called developed countries or developing countries. So the term first world is never used nowadays. But he can't do that. He can't know that because if the people that he has surrounded him with, his advisors, church bishops, kina Oscar Sudi, kina Murkomen, that fake lawyer. If that kama hiyo akina Faruki Bet, kama hiyo ndo mbogi ya president, then it's something to worry about. It's something that is you should be worried about. But anyway, watu wa 2 terms najua watakuja hapa walete mafeelings zao na makasiriko, but the fact remains that 1 term is inevitable, because as much as we want to move by faith, we still want to have things, we still want to see things being done. And that is what will send most of these people back to their rightful places. And I really hope that we get a president who can be able to put these people in jail. It's not impossible. We saw it happening in Bangladesh, so in other countries. So it's not going to be very difficult to put these people in jail or behind bars once their 1 term is completed. So wewe na makasiriko yako, put there in the comment